absolutely hate it when they do that because kids. Little kids. I'm not talking like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds. Well, 13-year-old isn't really a kid, but I'm talking about like 5 and below. We have funny little interactions with kids. Sometimes they'll like say stuff and it comes out really funny, and sometimes they're annoying. Sometimes they don't know they're doing something bad and you have to tell them and they say that it's not bad. And sometimes you win arguments with them and it feels like you just won the world battle. But we've all had a little incident with a younger kid who's called us like a name and didn't mean to be offensive because they're just a kid, but you just actually decided to have it as your own personal name just from like a 3-year-old. One time, well, it wasn't one time, but on like Easter, I was sitting in the back of the room with my family, and this little boy, like 4 years old, kept turning around and looking at me, and he was like, "Catwoman." I pretended I didn't see him. I was kind of annoyed at the time, but really, I like that. I don't know why. It's kind of like Cat Lady, you know? It's Catwoman. The boy was really sweet and innocent, like most 4-year-olds are. And also, have you ever been in the movie theater and you're watching a really, really good movie, and then all of a sudden that one little toddler just starts crying in the middle of the best scene? Raise your hand if that bugs the absolute crap out of you. It also does the same with like important speeches, during school events, during important things that you need to listen to, or things that you like. All of a sudden, there's a toddler crying, and the entire room acts like it's nothing. But in their heads, they're like, please make that kid stop crying. Please. And also, parents, like, of little toddler babies, they sometimes don't really care about how their toddler is screaming in the middle of this important thing, and they'll let them cry for ages, and then suddenly they'll just pick them up and walk them out of the room, and you can still hear them crying. Just make your kids stop crying. Also, I know they're sweet little kids, and they don't know that anything is bad, but when they cry over something like a role in a made-up thing, or like a toy or something, oh boy, you do not want me in the room listening to that kid cry about that. I absolutely hate it when they do that because it's just a useless, stupid topic that they're crying about. And there's not a reason to cry. Babies, they're adorable. They're adorable. Except for when they cry in the middle of the night and make everyone awake. Now, I don't have a baby, so I don't know what that is. So I know what a child is. I don't know what the experience is. I know what a baby is. And also, have you ever had that one friend that has a little baby? Well, not a baby, but they have a little sister that looks exactly like them, but just a way younger age? That's cool. You know, you have a little twin sister that looks exactly like you. Sometimes I wish I had like another sibling because I could teach him how to be a YouTuber, but in reality, I'm teaching my brother how to be a YouTuber. And he says that he deleted his YouTube channel because he wanted to be free from uploading, and he wasn't getting any hate comments or dislikes because you all were supporting him, and I thank all of you. But even though he deleted his channel, he's making another one, and we're kind of in the works on that. So yeah, when he makes his channel, I'll tell you guys about that. Also, have you ever seen that one kid who talks about something and you have no clue what they're talking about? I have witnessed this too many times. Like, they'll be like, this Pokemon can defeat this Pokemon really, really quickly. And at any time, this Pokemon can evolve. And that means, and that doesn't, and then and then the other player will come, and then we'll get their card, and then they just talk all about this Pokemon stuff, and I don't know about Pokemon, so I don't know what you're talking about. If you say that a Pokemon can defeat another Pokemon, and that Pokemon can defeat another Pokemon, I don't know how. I don't know what's a Pokemon. Well, I know what a Pokemon is. Don't judge me. I know what a Pokemon is, but I don't know what they're doing. So please give me more information. Be more specific. I hate that too. Specific, guys. So one kid will be talking about this game that I have no clue what it is. I have never played it before. I have never even seen it. Never even seen it on YouTube. Ever. This kid starts talking about it. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, okay? I need to know what it is. If you tell me something like, this character can defeat this character in in only a few swipes, and it'll kill them, and that means you will gain experience, so then you can fight others, then I'll be like, oh, I understand that. But if you're like this, if you defeat this one, you get more expo, so then you can be able to defeat the other players that are in the map located. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I've just ranted too much about people not being specific. Moving on to the actual topic. Finally, there's always that kid who's just playing their devices, not giving a absolute care in the world what is happening in the real world. And I have to say, that's me sometimes, but at least I look out the car window a few times because my head is hurting because I'm getting car sick. That happens too many times. I've just noticed that. But it's kind of fun to look outside and watch the clouds, watch the stars, actually go outside, and not just sit in front of a phone all day. Now, when I'm sick, I never go outside. I never leave the couch or my bed or one place. I stay in one place and I just eat and I just stay there with my computer and my TV and my phone, and I'm just on there for the entire day until midnight. This was my opinion on little kids. If you guys like this and you have any stories like this, remember to comment down below them. And if you agreed on anything I said in this video, remember to leave a like. And yeah, guys, subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. And yeah, we're almost at 90 subscribers. That is awesome. Comment down below, what should I do for 90 subscribers special? And yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. So yeah, guys, have a wonderful day. Remember, you guys are awesome. And yeah, guys,